So my confession is I'm addicted to vintage buttons. I love them, especially Bakelite ones. So what I'm going to show you today is my kind of process and how I kind of sort buttons. I kind of do it depending on the ones I'm sorting. Now this, what you see sorted here in these two bags, all came from the same vintage store or thrift shop. And so I'm going to sort them together because there might be, they might have split them up into these bags so that, I want to try to pair them up, right? Um, so what I do is I do it sometimes different ways, but today what I'm doing is sorting it by color because they're all sort of in a similar tone. So sort of the reddish brown ones here, getting into the kind of greens and creams, more orange toned ones here, the browner ones. These are wood ones, these are pearlized ones, these are metal, sort of doing it that way. And then as I'm sorting them, if I find that I have pairs, they start to pair up like these ones, then I put them in here to sort of create sets. And then I transfer them from this to little baggies. But I try to keep them in these this tin. And this was just from like the dollar store, like it's just a mini muffin tin, right? And also too, if sometimes you'll find buttons that are different sizes, right? So I'll try to keep them together if they're same part of that set, because I'll probably sell them as a set, right? So that's how I do it. So let's see. I want to dig into this one. So this one looks kind of neat. So now again, sometimes I have like a little tray. I'm sort of showing you process, so not exactly doing it the way I normally do, but oh my goodness, look at that. That is so cool. Wow. Just such an interesting design on that, right? Ooh, that's cool too. Wow, that looks like Bakelite. The reason the things I kind of look for to try kind of give me a hint that it might be Bakelite. Do you see how it's kind of like color changing a bit? Like it's not all the same color. That's often a sign of earlier plastics, right? Well, it's kind of getting into a different color zone now. That one. I thought I had it. Yeah, there we go. See, there's a pair. So once I get a pair, whoops, it gets its little, oh, now I'm full up there. So I'm going to have to go and run and grab another one. See, there's another pair. Sometimes I'll put them together with other ones that are very distinctly different, because that's easy to, if it's a plasticky, cheapy one that, goes in the garbage pile. I don't throw them out. I redonate them. Now those two could potentially be the same. They both, they're both 4-holed. They both have that kind of ridge around it. This one has a bit more. I guess it's crazing. Well, I don't know. I'm going to put those there for now and see. So that one is very much a. See, there's the pair to that. Very cool. Again, I'm going to have to get another tray. So there, and there's another. Oh, let's see. These pair up. No, not quite. And these are similar, but oh, isn't that weird? You see, this one has 2 holes drilled on the top. Or is it just that? Is there another button in there? Maybe that could be what it is. Actually, I think it's a button that's stuck in there. Maybe. I don't know. It's weird. I'll put those aside for now. There's another pearly one, and that matches, I think. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Oh wow! Now that's very, very early plastic. Very deco. Very cool. I don't think Bakelite, probably celluloid. Okay, that's very similar to the one we just put in, but it's not exactly the same. You see the difference? So I'll put Put that in our little orange pile. Well, that's like a sunrise. Look at the age on the back of that button. You just wonder, I don't know, when I do this, I kind of like think, oh, you know, where did this button come from? And it kind of feels a bit loose there, but and where's it been, right? Like that's somebody's coat button from years ago. Now this is a very, very thin, again, I would think this is more like a celluloid plastic. One that's faking, looking like one of those leather buttons. It's kind of muted, kind of in there. Look at this one too. Did you see that one? Isn't that fun? The little look, macaroni in there. There's this one. I hope you'll grab a cup of tea while I'm doing this, and you can just relax, and hopefully you find this kind of soothing. Maybe I'll lull you to sleep with my button sorting. I'd love that, actually, to know that you got a good night's sleep after watching watching me sort buttons. I find it very soothing, actually. That's that little one again. Well, that feels like it's wooden again. Put that in the wood pile. The wood pile. Okay, but we're not going to be creating a fire. Well, there's that. Well, those two look like they match now, don't they? I think so. Let's see, where can we put them? Put them in here, because these ones are quite different. These ones, I don't know. I thought they were Bakelite. I tested them. They're not. Because Bakelite does kind of turn color like that, but I don't know. They're just an early plastic of some kind. Okay, getting into those tones. Now, often too, when I'm going to get down to the bottom, I might just redonate a lot of the kind of more boring ones. That's a really cool one. I'm going to pearlescent, and I'll put it over here for now. Oh, we got another macaroni button. So now I got two different sizes, right? So again, it's probably a coat buttons in here. That's kind of more into the coppery tones again. Well, that's a neat one with just the edge of it, you know, rubbed there. Brownie. And then, yeah, this is probably one of my favorite things to do is just, you know, have a good cup of tea, which I do beside me here, and I sort buttons. I can see when I'm an old lady, I'll be doing this for a long time, I have a feeling, because it's one of my favorite things. Now, see, that one is just, it's too gone. So it goes in the reject pile. Oh. Now there is a carved button. I'm sure that's Bakelite. And I'll show you, I'll test something. Let's test this one, actually. I'll show you how I test. So I use Simichrome. It's a polishing paste. It's very commonly used to you know, to test. Now it stinks. It smells like gasoline to me. Kind of a gasoline kind of type smell. And you just need a very little amount. You don't need a lot, but you need it to kind of coat the Q-tip so that you can see the pink really clearly, right? And it's a subtle change. So you just rub it on the back, and you got to rub it a little bit. You got to take some time to kind of really rub it on for a bit. You can't, it's not a quick thing. And what you're looking for is just a slight, see how it's kind of just going brown there? Can you see that? It's not, you know, it's not super obvious, but it's definitely not pink. And when you test something that's not Bakelite, you really see the difference. So that is definitely Bakelite. And then I just use the other end of it, right, to kind of clean it off, or the paper towel that I usually have handy. So that's just how simple it is to test. But I could kind of tell, like a lot of Bakelite is carved, so that's kind of a telltale sign, right? Ooh, that's a nice one. That one is probably, again, that's carved. It's probably Bakelite. Love that kind of reddy color. That's gorgeous. That's a nice one too. Now, did that have something in the middle? Oh no, it's just the shank, right? That's a really neat tortoiseshell one. Again, that could be what they call root beer Bakelite. Where do I want to put that? That's a little more brown. And there's this one. Really cool. If you see buttons that you want in this batch, if there's something that I, as I'm sorting these, you go, oh, I love those, I want that, then just let me know. Send me an email or message me or just make a comment or however you want to get in contact. You can just get a hold of me at vintagesewing@shaw.ca if you want to send me an email. And we can talk turkey if you want to buy some. Because otherwise, I'll put these in probably on Etsy, a lot of them, if they're Bakelite. It's damaged, so I put that in there. Now this is somebody's made this button. Look at that. So it's a little piece of leather, right, that they've made their own shank for. Kind of cool. Here's another kind of rustic leather one. Again, it's a bit too damaged for my liking, but somebody may like that. Okay, so it's kind of getting in this greeny tone again. Come on, show me the money. Let's see some good ones here. Okay, so let's compare to that one, right? Okay, let's throw those in here. That one. And that. It looks like there's two of them here. Oh, a funny color, eh? That one's got some scratches. Is it plastic? Like, not a nice cheapy plastic, you know what I mean? What'd you make with these? Are you a sewer or a knitter? Oh, look. There's another one. See, this is what I mean about buying every bag you can find. If you find one good one, buy every one you can find, because you might end up with, sets, right? The sets are sort of a different market usually than a collector. Now that's kind of interesting. See, there's two different sizes there. Goes in, and then I'll sort them out. Oh, another one of these butterscotch ones. Yay! That's cool. Yeah, sometimes I pour it all out in a tray and do it that way, and it's kind of sometimes easier now. This rings a bell, right? I think we had a carved one like that before. Okay, I know you're probably screaming at me right now. Have you put it in here already? No. Okay, where are you? Where are you, Mr. Button? I swear we'd found one like this already. Well, I'll put it there for now and we'll find it, I'm sure. Well, not we'll, I will. Oh, I guess maybe I'm thinking of this one. It's the same kind of shape. Maybe that's it. Maybe that we didn't. Okay. There's that big one. Well, that one's kind of got some damage. It's on the underside, so it's kind of a debatable one. So that looks like here to that one. I'll put those there for now. Boring. Okay, there's a wooden one of these. There's another kind of a butterscotchy. That's right here. That's another kind of beige kind of color. I'm sure I've got some matches here too at some point. I'll match those up. But you know, if I like have a bunch of singles, I'll probably bunch them together and you know, sell them by size or something, or it could be by color, right? All depends. A lot of times that's what I've done. That's kind of cool. It's got kind of a, you see the texture on that one? Really kind of cool there. Let me know what you think of the overhead cam too. It's kind of my first time trying it this way. It's nice because it's out of my way, so I'm not bumping it and making it wiggle. So it's a new technique. Got a lot of those little guys, little butty guys. Okay, there's a starting to become a set there. That's kind of like that one, isn't it? There was one too that had oh, here it is here. It's got writing on it, and it says LK Nisen, Nisen, and then it says Cobenhaven, Kobenhavn. So I'll have to look that up. But if you want to look it up and tell me in the chat or the comments, that'd be great. Let's see what that is. Well, that's kind of an interesting marbly look on that one. Love that one. Look at that. Love that. That's definitely Bakelite. I'm pretty sure it's Bakelite anyway. And in those tones, there's a pearly one. Nice. Yes. The more lots of those. Show me some good ones. Whoops. That's kind of neat. It's interesting, hey, the shapes. I mean, again, looks very deco to me. The greens again. Beige. Ooh, there's a cool one. Look at that. That's really cool. Very deco. Very, very deco. That's really cool. And there's another carved one. Now I think I actually have a set of these. Let's see here. Here they are. Right. Yeah. My hands are getting dirty, so I'm going to have to take a break here in a minute and I'll wash them. Oh, that's cool. And the greens. Finish this bag and then I'll go wash my hands. Here's another one of these ones we already have a set of. That's good. Big honking one. Oh God. Ooh, look, 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 look. Look what I found. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Yeah, you could wash your dishes while you're watching this, or I kind of like the idea of you lying in bed though, and being soothed by me sorting buttons. Those are together. No, maybe not quite. Let's see a good one. Let's see. Well, that's interesting. Like that's kind of a different plastic. I don't know. That's really hard. Huh. There's that one. So it's interesting, right, that they're all the same kind of tone and color. So it makes me think that somebody either liked this color and collected it, or I missed out on, other lots of buttons that they've already been picked up by other people. And they left all the brown ones, which, you wonder, right, what did I miss? Same kind of ones. But I've been lucky. I find amazing buttons quite often, and it's not. I should touch wood, right? Touch wood. I'm gonna say that because oh, I found another one. Yay, yay, yay! Like those ones. I don't know why I'm always drawn to. Well, these ones are cool too, and I've got a set going on with that. And that one we've got other ones of that. These, is that color? Yucky peach. Okay. Getting near the bottom. Oops. Flying button. Okay, so that's getting into the butterscotchy. Well, there's a metal one. Sticky. There's a cool Bakelite one. You see the shape of that one? Really different. That's a nice one too. I think we have another one of those. Let's see here. Do you have another? I thought we had another one of those, but let's put it there for now. There's that one. There's that one. Pearly ones. Lots of pearly ones. Really pearly. Oh, there's another butterscotch Bakelite one. Yeah, somebody obviously collected buttons. Love their buttons because this is really interesting. Interesting collection. I wonder what their background was, right? Were they a seamstress or something, And often I've found like really cool things in with buttons, like, things that are quite different. That they've lost their home kind of thing. That's an interesting one with the middle shank there. Oops. Curly one. There's a larger one of the leather look. These ones. Well, it's got a bit of a texture on it. You see that? Correct. Okay, getting to the bottom. This bag, anyway. Ooh, okay, there's a cool one. That's a really cool one. Mm-hmm. Oops, what did I drop? That. Oh, there's another one of the archy ones. Oh, yay, another one of these really cool deco-y cubey ones. Pieces of button. That's the thing too, like Bakelite often, like that's a wood button. I want to say walnut. What was I saying? You know that sometimes they're brittle, you know, so they can, older plastic can just start to break down. Okay, I know I have a set of those. See, I'm singing you a lullaby if you're trying to fall asleep. Okay, so I'm down to the bottom here of this bag, so I'm going to do these last little ones, and then I'm going to go wash my hands before we dig into the last bag. And I think I better get another tray. What do you think? I think I need another tray. Okay, gonna go wash my hands. Okay, I got a couple more trays. These are older ones, made in England, kind of fun ones. So got those now. We now need to start creating another piles, another sets. Okay, last bag. This one looks like a lot of interesting ones in it. A lot of big ones. A lot of big ones. Big uns. Like that is a big one. Look at that. So metal back to it. Really cool. And there's another massive button. Well, that's a good what? What are you gonna guess? 1.5 inches. Yeah, inch and almost a half. Inch and 7/8 or something. There's that one, a butterscotch kind of tone. Ooh, now I've got two of these guys. Now see, those are different bags, right? Oh, and there's a pair to this one. I'm so glad I got all of them. I could just see some of these looking amazing on like earthy kind of knitwear. Oh, look at that one. You know, that kind of neutral colors like natural wools and stuff, undyed. It looks so amazing. Some really cool ones coming up here. Look at that one. Holy moly. Holy moly. That is a big button. That is 1 5/8. Yeah, that's a biggie. Somebody's coat. Another one, I like the colors on that. That kind of makes me think of like a tabby cat. That's more orangey. Let's put it down there. There's this one. It's got some cracks. Ooh, that's a cool one. Oh, darn it. See, sometimes I think they do kind of like, they try to burn it or something to try to see what it is. That one looks, I don't know if that's been burnt or what. I'm going to put it aside. Maybe I can clean that. I don't know. A shame if I can't. Okay, so that's, whoops, part of our set over here. Some big ones coming up here. That's a neat one. That's definitely got some age to it. Bakelite. I think we had another one like that. That looks familiar. Ooh, big one. So I dropped a little. Those green ones. Oh, that's a cool one too. That's a really cool one. There. There's a pair there. There's one to go in there. What's that? I'll put these over here. Okay, now that's another one I had earlier. Here it is, 2 wooden ones. Freeze that. Okay, so that. That's a nice big one too. Oh, look at that one. Look at that one. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Can you see how it's like a spider? That is really, really cool. Very cool. You can see that really well. Take a picture of that one for the thumbnail or something. Very cool. Lilies. Another carved one. Wooden ones. Yay! Another one of these ones. Yay! Do you think I'm crazy that I love them so much? Oh, look at that one. That's fun. Again, like it's kind of got a clear back to it there, and then look at the bumpies on that one. It's so different. I'm getting my colors mixed up here a little bit. Let's kind of group some of these ones that are very similar. Different. Oh, flying button. That's the thing. When I sweep, I find buttons and beads. Always sort of seems. Another one of that. So I'm getting a good set of those ones. Well, there's another cool carved one. Oh, there's a pair. And there's another one that really looks Bakelite to me again. And there's browns tones. Well, there's a coat of arms. It looks like it says something, but I forgot to grab my microphone, my magnifying glass. I'll have to look at that later to see what it says. And that's, it's either turned funny or it was like that in the beginning. I'm not sure. Oh, there's another butterscotch kind of cubey one. Button. Foreign ones. Okay. Oh, I see a match. Looky, looky, loo. So now I got two. That's cool. Because those are really, really different. Really weird and different. But I like weird. There's another wooden one. It's kind of seen better days. There's that one with a. No, that's ringing a bell a bit. No? Okay. Smoothie ones. I know we've got some of those going on somewhere. Put it in here for now. Shank one. Well, that looks familiar too. I'm going to have to do another kind of look through, see if I can pair up some more. There's another one of those ones. Ooh, look at that. Is that not deco? That's really deco. That's cool. Really cool. Whoops. I probably said cool 50 million times. That's what you could do too. You could watch this video or start over again, and every time I say cool, you have to take a sip of your tea. There's that one. That's really neat, kind of gunmetal-y. Or drink something harder if you like. I don't judge. I have the odd tipple. Not a big drinker though. Okay. Where I know I've seen you before. Is this another one right there? I think so. Getting down to the end here. Oh, no. Oh, well, that's okay. I thought it was cracked. There's a really thin old button. Down to the wire, down to the end. Ooh, look at that. Kind of neat to end off with. Really interesting shaped one. And pearl and some boring ones. Okay, so there we have it. So now what I will do, and I won't do this on camera, but I'll put them into bags, based on type, kind of make little batches. Some of these ones that are sort of single but interesting, I'll probably put those in a batch of, singles that are the same color tone. There may be a couple that I sell individually, like this one. Who knows? We'll see. I have to look some of them up for sure, and I'll probably have to test some. So that, my dears, is my process. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know in the comments what you think, and if you like this kind of content, don't forget to let me know that too. Please subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you come to everything that I do and participate in live sales and other things that I'm going to have cooked up. Really appreciate your time and energy, and if I've lulled you to sleep, sleep well. And if I've kept you awake, thanks for joining. Mwah. You know I love ya. Bye now.